Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 6 of this Glory Hunter season. We are into January, we're almost at the end of January, almost at the end of the transfer window, and there has been some movement in and out of the club already. We'll concentrate firstly on our outgoings. We'll have a quick look over at that, and as we can see, we've already made some moves. Emil Krath, who wasn't playing, has moved out to Valencia for £1 million. I feel very pleased to get that much money for him. Jamal Sells played a couple of games for us, wasn't very good at all. We moved him out to Luton for £1.9 million. He had 6 months left on his contract. Sean Longstaff wasn't getting games, became unhappy. He didn't really have a future in my team. West Ham came in with an £8 million offer, so we've accepted that. And just today, I just sold Callum Wilson for £6 million. He's run out of his contract as well. And he is he is not playing any first team football at all. He's been on the bench, but doing very, very little for us. The one incoming we've made so far is the signing of Eric Garcia on loan from Barcelona. He has come in on loan initially. We do have an option of, I think it's 10.5 million, an optional 10 million fee to bring him in the summer if we like. I don't know when his contract with Barcelona is up next season actually. We are also looking to bring in Pavlovic. We have a loan offer made in for him. So hoping to bring him in because we are looking to maybe sell Dan Burn. We have accepted an offer for Fabian Schär as well from Roma for 3.5 million. We've also accepted a loan bid for Jacob Murphy from West Ham. There is a mandatory future fee based on 10 games played for him as well. So it's quite possible we might lose him on a permanent deal. He has only played 9 games so far and they've all been substitute appearances. Hasn't really contributed too much. With the form that Anthony Gordon and Harvey Barnes are in, we don't really need another winger right now. That being said, we are looking to move him out on loan. We are possibly looking to bring in Domenico Berardi from Sassuolo on a permanent transfer as well. More so looking to the future in next season and trying to improve from there. But if we can get him in now in January, that might help us push that agenda. So we're going into our final game of the month. We are about to play against Everton. We will show you the goals from the previous games that we've played already this month. We started the new year with a 1-0 defeat against Man United at home, which is very disappointing considering we beat them 3-1 away. We then played in the FA Cup against Burnley. As you'll see there, we came away with a 7-0 victory. It was 5-0 at halftime. We did admittedly take the foot off the gas a little bit. And we did change around and give a few players a few minutes and so forth. We'll show you the goals here very quickly. As we see for the first goal here, Bruno Guimaraes makes a big deep cross into the back post, met by the head of Anthony Gordon to make it 1-0 after 12 minutes. Jamal Lewis breaks down the left-hand side. Bruno's cross is cut out, but the ball comes back to him and he hits it first time from the edge of the box to make it 2-0 after 16 minutes. On the 23rd minute then, Joelinton steals an interception, makes a nice little tackle there, puts the defender under pressure and charges forward to score our third. Bruno Guimaraes involved again then as him and Sandro Tonali exchange passes. Jamal Lewis lifts across into the back post and Joelinton is there to make it 4-0. And just before the half time, as the ball is cleared, Kieran Trippier plays a first time pass to Tonali, finds Bruno and who finds Harvey Barnes with a first time finish in the top quarter, makes it 5-0 going in at the break. In the second half then, Bruno Guimaraes and Tonali combining again, finding Anthony Gordon who hits a first time left footed shot in the top corner for 6-0 in the 70th minute. And our final goal comes with Joe Willock and Kieran Trippier exchanging passes before Willock makes a run down to the byline and Kuhl is there to tap it in. The ball does get cleared out again by the defender, but it has already crossed the line at that stage. So a comfortable victory against Burnley in the third round of the FA Cup sees us into the next round where we will face Leyton Orient, and we'll bring you that in just a moment. Before that, we do have a league game against Fulham. We did beat them 1-0 away, so to draw 1-1 at home is actually quite a disappointing result. Alexander Isak, as you see, scored in the first half before Fulham equalised in the second. We show the goal here, 1 minute in the stoppage time from Alexander Isak. As we see Lewis Hall on his return from injury, exchanging passes with Bruno Guimaraes. A big deep cross into the back post is met by the head of Lewis Miley. Hall then converts a penalty, while Miguel Almiron makes a great break down the right hand side, and a little bit of a mix up with the defender allows Almiron to finish to make it 3-0. Sean Clare does pull a goal back late on, as we see there's a good tackle comes in from Tonali, but Clare picks up the loose ball, drives at the defence, and finishes to make it 3-1. So we finished the game with a 3-1 victory. It did move us into the next round of the FA Cup. The draw has been made. We are waiting on a result still to come. That result, of course, is Sunderland versus Man City. So there's a very slim possibility we'll be playing a lower league club. More than likely, I would assume we're probably going to be playing against Man City. And that does come only 4 days after we play Man City in the league as well. So both of those games could be crucial in our chase for silverware or for European positions. So those are the games wrapped up. We're moving in now to the game against Everton. We do have a little injury concern, or a suspension concern with Livramento missing out. We are going to bring in Fabian Scherer, although he is maybe about to leave the club. We do have Jamal Lewis on the bench with a fitness concern, but we're okay to play him for now. We're going to keep Eric Garcia on the bench for now as well. And let's get stuck into it. So Lewis Hall is starting again at left back. It's with Matty Target being injured at the minute. Lewis Hall has been deemed as the first choice, of course. There is a possibility we may not. Everton are in 13th in the form table and we're 9th. Make that count. Absolutely make that count. With Lewis Hall's versatility, there is a possibility that he may not be a fullback for us for certainly the rest of our time at Newcastle. We may move him maybe into central midfield. He can cover in central defence as well, which is very useful for us. As we see here, 8 minutes in, we have Dwight McNeil waiting to take a corner. Looking into the back post. Ball is cleared. Picked up by Branthwaite. Nice tackle, interception there from Lewis Hall. It's come back to Dwight McNeil and they've scored. And there's a VAR check. I think he's onside. It's onside. Per defensively, Lewis Hall makes a good interception there, but he's the man out of position really. And I feel like I'm not sure who that is standing here, but I really feel like this player, Bruno Guimaraes, maybe could have done better. He is onside, Dwight McNeil, and it's a nice first time finish right under the far corner. That's disappointing. We're going to change our mentality up to go very attacking, and we're going to demand more. So Hall now whipping in the corner from the far side. Ball is cleared, picked up by Harvey Barnes. Goes down the left, just basically gives it away. There's all kinds of things going on there. Isak made an interception, the ball went back, but the shot was clear. Trippier now aiming for the back post. Ball is cleared by Branthwaite. And Harvey Barnes again there to pick up the loose ball. Trippier to take the throw in, finds Joe Willock, tries to play it up the line, but it's cut out by Mikolenko. Garner moving forward, he's under pressure, goes back to Tarkowski. Looks for Seamus Coleman, finds Jack Harrison, and the ball goes back again to Tarkowski. He's looking to bring forward, it's a nice interception from Isak. Back to Lloyd Kelly, goes all the way back to goalkeeper. Sven Botman now looking for Bruno. Finds Joe Willock, plays a lovely pass out the right to Anthony Gordon. Can he get at the defender? He can. There's an attempt there from Isak, but the shot is blocked by, I think, Branthwaite. It's a good bit of play by Anthony Gordon against his former club. I would like him to, and he is playing well. Lewis Hall's injured. I feel like maybe Lewis Hall is that's just going to be his curse. I'm going to bring Eric Garcia in. I'm going to bring Lloyd Kelly out to the left back. Jamal Lewis is on the bench, but he's not really fully fit. We'll give this a go. Sven Botman also isn't playing great either, so we might maybe take him off later on in the game. We'll see how we get on. Harvey Barnes playing off a 6.4, which is not great. Everton now with a throw in. Seamus Coleman to take. Finds Bengala, finds Harrison. He's making an effort. And I actually thought the keeper saved that, but it's gone over and wide. We have a free kick now. Trippier to take from the left hand side. Looks on for the back post. Anthony Gordon's there. Gets up. It's not even Anthony Gordon, it's Sven Botman. I'm just used to seeing Anthony Gordon rising highest at the back post. But Sven Botman gets us back in the game with a nice header there. Goes into Botman. Gets over towers over the defender. I'm not even sure who that is. But we're back in it. 5 minutes to go to half time. Hopefully we can keep this up. We have Trippier now whipping a corner from the far side. Kelly can't get on it. It's cleared by, I think Seamus Coleman was that. Comes back to Trippier. He's having a go. It's bouncing around all over the place. Joe Willock scores. Not really sure how that conspired, but Seamus Coleman makes the block. Anthony Gordon picks up the loose ball. He's it back to Trippier. He's a good first touch. He shoots with the left foot. It's blocked. It takes a deflection. There's an attempted clearance there from, I think, Coleman. It hits either a defender or one of our players. And Joe Willock is there to put the ball in the net. We see Lloyd Kelly now looking to find Harvey Barnes. And the ball's straight back across to Alexander Isak. And it's 3-1. We've turned this around just before half time. There's a suspicion of offside. It's disallowed. But that's fine. The intention's there. See, ball across to Lloyd Kelly. Looks for Harvey Barnes. And he just strays just about. And the ball back to Isak was perfectly fine. But we are back in the lead. That's what matters. I'd say far from pleased. Everybody's fired up. Look at that. It's the kind of reaction you want to see. So in terms of fitness levels, we're doing pretty good. The performances have picked up a little bit. Harvey Barnes is playing better now even. We are going to make some changes very soon. Trippier first with a free kick, aiming on the back post. Hit the crossbar there. While Kelly comes back to Barnes. Barnes having a go from distance. Guimaraes picks up the loose ball. And it comes to nothing. So Bruno Guimaraes struggling on fitness a little bit. They make some changes here. If we bring in Joel Linton for Guimaraes, maybe we'll bring Joel Linton in on the wing, you know. We'll bring Lewis Miley in to play the Mezzala. Tonali is struggling as well. We'll maybe bring. Maybe I want to keep Joel Linton in central midfield. Can Willock play defensive? Not really. Can Miley? Yes. We'll bring Lewis Miley in for Tonali because he is struggling. Kieran Trippier is really struggling. I don't really have a right back. Okay, well, Eric Garcia can play it right back. But it's fine. We'll keep it as it is. We'll bring in Almiron on the right and we'll move Gordon out to the left. Harvey Barnes chases the loose ball, cuts it back to Lloyd Kelly. It's taken off him from by Harrison. Lundstrom making the run forward, but Bruno Guimaraes is there to intercept and make the tackle. Sven Botman now looking to go left to Kelly. He's looking to charge up that line. He's getting away from his man. It's back inside to Bruno again. Finds Tonali. He's having to go from distance. It's not actually a bad effort. He's hit the post, the crossbar, possibly the roof of the net with that one. But it was not a shot I was expecting him to take. As we look at the scores, Man United are beating Liverpool currently 1-0. Man City are beating Chelsea 3-0. We have one sub left. I think, do you know what? We're going to bring on Jamal Lewis because Lloyd Kelly is struggling on fitness. So we'll bring him in. Spurs are losing 3-0 to West Ham, which is a little bit surprising. Arsenal are beating Fulham and Southampton are losing to Brighton. Aston Villa beating Brentford as well. 2-1 up. We're going into stoppage time. We've played well. I think we've done okay in this. From going 1-0 down, actually, we've turned it around pretty well. There's a header forward there, I think, by Willock. Mikalenko looking for Dwight McNeil on the left-hand side. He's looking to take on Trippier. He's probably got the legs on. There's a cross comes over and there's a goal. It's disappointing. We were doing well there and we got into stoppage time. Armando Broja, or Broya, whatever way it's pronounced. He calls it Broja. Dwight McNeil, a little bit too easy for him here. Gets all the way to the byline, gets a crossover. Eric Garcia there. Tries to make a tackle on somebody. Comes to Beto. Not even sure who that is. Lundstrom comes to Beto. Turns it around to Broja. Who just has basically an open net to fire into. 2-2 away to Everton. It's not a great result. I'd like to think we should have done better. Should have won that based on the chances. Not good enough. Let's go with that. So we are sitting 5th in the league currently. As you can see, it's tightening up a little bit. We're on 47. Spurs with a game in hand, or we're on 46. Spurs with a game in hand of 47. Arsenal in 3rd and 48. And there is a 9-point gap then between Arsenal and Liverpool as well. So the top two are kind of running away with it a little bit. As we can see, we have had a loan offer accepted for Strenia Pavlovic. There is an 18 million optional future fee. It's probably an option we want to exercise. We all know, if you've played Football Manager, you know exactly how good Pavlovic can be. Lewis Hall is out for 5 weeks. Okay. And Liverpool Man United finished 1-1 as well. So Liverpool were able to pull that back. But Man City still running away with it. One team have beat them, Liverpool, 1-0. And Liverpool have lost one game, and it was to Southampton, 1-0. Which is a little surprising given that they are second bottom of the league. So that wraps it up for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. There is 1 day left of the transfer window. There's actually 1 day left of the transfer window. So we're going to get through this, and in the next episode, we will round up our transfer business. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. As always, please do like, share, subscribe, and comment. You know the rest. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, thank you and take care. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. It helps us to grow. It helps us to bring you more videos like this. Please also leave a like and share the video as well. And please do leave a comment. We would love to hear your feedback also. That's it for now. You can watch one of these recommended videos, but we will see you in the next one. Until then, thank you and take care.